Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, our episode 14 Signature FX Technical Analysis video. This video follows on from our episode 13 video on Bitcoin. Please note that this is not financial advice. Please make sure to conduct your own technical analysis and or seek your own independent financial advisor before investing. Signature FX is yours truly, Marley Holiday and Andrew Ibrahim, and our episode 14 quote comes from Walter Elliott and goes like this. Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after another. In other words, to persevere, you need to set short-term goals to instill discipline and dedication. This quote brings to mind a conversation I had with a very close friend who I actually started trading with way back in the beginning. He said, "Marley, you can't eat an elephant in one sitting." I took that to mean that you need to break it down into easily digestible chunks, and that's exactly what this Walter Elliott quote is getting at. Now, to apply that to your trading day to day, if you were to set a short-term goal, for example, of 2% net profit each month, with perseverance over time, that will compound and compound into very strong and healthy profits. And with that, it's our pleasure to present to you our deep dive technical analysis into Bitcoin. All right, let's take a look at the charts and go into a deep dive into the Bitcoin price action. In our previous video, in episode 13, which was recorded on April 22nd, we set out 3 scenarios that we saw Bitcoin taking for the month of May. And it looks like scenario 2 is, or scenario 1 rather, is the most likely or the most successful scenario thus far for the month of May. Basically, our analysis was for the price to increase from the prices that we saw on the 22nd of April. And those prices were around 8,700 on that day. And we were looking for a nice little continuation higher, just around 9,500. And then we were expecting a drop lower. Scenario 1 was for the price to go up to around 9,500, and then we would see a drop back down to around the $8,000 price range. To be exact, we stated that we would see a drop to around 7,000 to 8,000 on the move down. Scenario 2. Also, in the beginning, we thought that the price would rise to around 9,700. And then from that point, from 9,500, we would see a drop more dramatically in the 6,000 to 6,500 range. So that would see us around here, somewhere around here, testing these lows. These are the lows that we were looking at for scenario 2. Scenario 3 was for the price to just shoot to the moon. That hasn't happened. As you can see, as we move forward from April 22nd, this is April 23rd. You see the price going higher on April 24th. April 25th came right back down. And then it looks like it's starting to go back up. April 29th going into May. Now we're in May and the price is testing just above that 9,500 range. And that's where the top kind of set in. And then we saw a nice move down for the remainder of the month. So this is scenario 1, pretty much in a nutshell, what we were calling for in our scenario 1. So questions arise, what happens next? We want to just draw a very quick, what we've identified as a symmetrical triangle here. And this symmetrical triangle gives us an idea of what the next levels are for Bitcoin. We're going to start from here and then pull it there. Okay. So once we set this top here, we hit this bottom here. We hit the top there, we hit the bottom there, we kind of bounced along a little bit there, and then we hit the top there, and now we're looking to go back down to the bottom here. What does this mean for entries? We are still very much bullish on Bitcoin in the long term. However, we're looking for the lowest possible place to purchase our Bitcoin. And if we tie this back into the quote at the beginning of the video, it's about setting short-term attainable goals that will allow you to be successful in your perseverance. So the short-term goal is to wait for the price to drop back down here, and this exact price, let's see, is around 7,000. So we're looking at 7,000. Well, this line obviously will get higher and higher, as you can see the slope on it as time progresses. But if, let's say, we get a drop down just before the end of the month of May, it'll be around 7,100 or so. And that's where we're looking to buy some more. The reason being, we do not want to buy in the middle of this this range. We think that buying now is slightly overpriced. We're waiting for 7,000 as a buying limit order. Going to finish up this technical analysis with a look at the chart that we started way back when we first began this series of Bitcoin technical analysis. And like I said before, if you haven't seen the videos, please take the time to go back. It'll be worth your while. On the left-hand side, we have the Fibonacci levels. Currently, price is sitting just below this 78.6 Fibonacci bullish level at 8,714. And we entered our project Afro at $7,000 back in the end of March. We still have Project Bermuda and Project Crypto. Project Bermuda is at the price of $6,000 and it's a buy limit order. And Project Crypto is at $5,000, which is also a buy limit order. What we're going to do is we're going to raise our buy limit order for Project Bermuda, and we're going to pop that right on the $7,000 level again. So what we're doing is, instead of waiting for the price to go down to 6,000, it's not going to be helpful. Instead of waiting for the price to go down to 6,000, we are raising our Project Bermuda order because we see prices coming into this 7,000 level again. So we've bought 5% of our account in Project Afro at $7,000. We're going to buy another 5% of our account at another $7,000. That is based off of the symmetrical triangle that we had earlier. And that symmetrical triangle, which we can put into this chart, is coming in with support at $7,000. So we started here. And let's put it right there. Okay. As you can see quite clearly, the support on this blue line, bottom side of the support side of this symmetrical triangle, from here to here, is coming in at $7,000. So that's the reason why we've raised our Project Bermuda higher, to try and catch that drop lower. And we are keeping our Project Crypto in play at $5,000 just as an insurance policy. In the event that we do get a clean breakthrough, we will purchase another $5,000, another 5% of our account at $5,000 for Bitcoin. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell symbol next to the subscribe button to receive alerts when we post new videos. Please take a moment to write us a comment, share this video with family and friends, and follow us on social media. All of our social media links are conveniently provided for you in the description. Please also be sure to check out the fantastic YouTube channel of Common Man Crypto. That link is also provided in the description. We are so grateful for your time and attention. We tried to keep this video short and sweet. And until next time, happy trading.